files and how to save information to a file and how to read information from a file. So to write information to a file, we first need to have an import here at the very top. So we're going to have import java.io.star. So the IO stands for input output, and this is needed for file input and output classes. So we are able to use those. And then we also do need the dot scanner because we need to use that in another way that we haven't used it before to read other information. So here we're going to write a very basic program that will save the data to a file. So we're going to say up here we need to write one thing that's very crucial. We need to type throws IO exception. Otherwise the program will not run, and we don't want that. So here we're just going to say string file name. So we're going to get the name of the file from the user. And then we're also going to say friend name. So this list is going to be of our friends and our, and then the file. And then we're going to get the int num friends to see how many friends we have. So now we want to create a scanner object so we can input information. So scanner keyboard new scanner system.in. So just like normal. And we want to get the number of friends. So now we're going to just say system.out.print. How many friends do you have? And then we're just going to say num friends equals keyboard.nextInt. And then now we need to type in keyboard.nextLine so that we can actually input more information, because otherwise it's just looking for a number, and we're going to be entering text here in a second. So we want to get the file name. So even if there is not a file that we have, we still have to create it, and this is how we do it. So we're going to say system.out.print, enter the file name. And so now we're just going to say file name equals keyboard.nextLine. So all of this stuff is just the same that we've been learning. So there are a few things when working with files that you want to keep in mind. First, we want to make sure that we open the file. So to open the file, we're going to call the print writer class, and then we're going to name it, say, output file, because we're going to be saving the file, so it's an output, equals new print writer. And then in the middle here, this is where we give us the file name. So here I'm just going to say file name. And then now I want to get the data and write it to the file. So I'm going to say for int friends equal 1. Everybody starts off at least with one friend. Friends is less than or equal to num friends. And then friends plus plus. And then now I want to get the name of a friend. So I'm just going to say system.out.print. Enter the name of friend. I'm going to put number plus friends. So it's going to count like number 1, number 2, colon, just to make it look nice. And then here we're just going to say friend name equals keyboard.nextLine. And then now we need to write the name to the file. So to do this, all we're just going to do is call the output file dot print line, and then we're going to say we want to print the friend name. And that's what we want to do. And then now we need to close the file. So we need to open the file, write to the file, or read from the file, and then we close it. So to close it, we just type in output file dot close, and that's it. And then to just so people know that something happened, we're gonna say information saved, and that's it. So let me run this, see if any issues. How many friends do I have? I'm gonna just do 2. Enter the file name, so I'm gonna say friends.txt, Johnny, Joey, information saved. So now I'm going to look to see if it actually saved it. So, and it should be in here. So documents, so let's go to documents. Let's do date modified. That was today. Friends.txt. So, and this is where it's plays to know exactly where you're saving stuff to. Today, there we go. So, it's not even where I thought it would save to. So if I open this, there we go. So there's the information that I saved. Yeah. So to know exactly or to specify a file path, what you're going to do is right here, you put a quote. So you put double quotes, and then we're going to specify that file path. So I'm going to say like G:/, and then it is my drive. You got to do double slashes, and then Java projects // and then it is the name of the folders, and then whatever. So it would go into here, and this would be where the file would live. Now yours will look different than this because your stuff is not named exactly the same as mine, and this is the location on my Google Drive. So that is how you write information to a file. In the next video, we're going to learn how to read information from that file.